Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Word500. So we'll start with crypt for that, because it's kind of like encrypted clues. I don't know. Never really, it's the best suggestion I had for that one, and I just continue to use it. I really want the right to be carry, but I also really feel like it could be a number of other things, and I don't want to guess carry and learn nothing. So let's just hold off on guessing the right word. Because it doesn't really help the left word to guess carry. It gets the A, and that's it. We already know there's no R or Y. We already know it doesn't start with C. So what do we, maybe teach would be good, because it does test if there's an A in the right word as well. Teach just gets some good letters. Oh. Okay. Well, it was teach and carry. Can't do much better than that, unless one day the answer is crypt. Wow. Okay. Easy game. Let's move on. All right, let's do Fibble. So every guess has a lie in it. So normally I'd bring in one of these grays, but that might be difficult with how many other positive informations we have. So like, what would I even do if I, like, where would I put the A and the F? It kind of just doesn't work. So in fact, I'm having trouble even thinking how I would. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to do an AE word like this and include the F if I can. Phased? Or is it with a Z? It's with the Z, right? Ooh. Well, we have an X-wing. What I mean by an X-wing is we kind of can draw an X between these A's and E's, right? So, and it's a Star Wars reference. But anyway, wafer has one lie in it. Phased has one lie in it. So there are 2 lies total between these 2 guesses. Exactly 2 lies. But one of these A's is definitely lying because they disagree. And one of these E's is definitely lying because they disagree. Well, that's 2 lies also. So if we had a lie anywhere else, then we would have at least 3 lies, and we don't. So anything that's not an A or E in both of these guesses is not lying, which means we do start with F, and it also means we only have one of AE. So I'm thinking about doing F and then E, and then filling in the rest. So like, I don't know, files. I don't think there'd be a plural, but it might be worth guessing just to get some info. But maybe we can think of something better. You know, the other option is to do like an FLA word, because we got to move this A if we're going to use it. FL is pretty good. Can I think? Why can't I think of a word? How about flask? That's fun. Okay, so we know this F is correct. Interestingly, this E and S are disagreeing. There's a lie in one of those 2. I'm thinking this E's the lie, though. Okay, so maybe we're FLAS, just something else, like flash. Oh, okay, so this is the lie. That helps a lot. That means none of this stuff's lying. That means this S was lying and is gray. Interesting. So there is an A in the word, which means that has to be the truth. That has to be the lie. That has to be the truth. That has to be the lie. Okay, we found all the lies. We're FL and then like an A later, which is a little bit strange. What are we doing here? That's all I know. The A could be at the end as well. I'm considering that, but what are we doing? Should it be obvious? Maybe FLOA? Yeah, float. Okay. Just had to think about what was going to go between that L and A, and I realized, oh wait, OA is common, isn't it? Okay. Cool, float, nice. I think that was a pretty good solve. I think I made some good decisions there. All right. Let's do Betweenle. I'll start with, I'm going to start with something different today. I'm going to start with louse, because I think louse is actually really close to halfway between beginning and end. You'd think like mouse would be closer, but actually we're kind of bottom heavy. Okay, so louse, we are basically halfway between louse and the end of the alphabet. So let's start with S. I think that might be a nice central. because there's so many RST words. Maybe an SH, just SL to be kind of middling. SM is exactly middle. Let's do small. Okay, so I went a little bit too far. Let's try an early S word. Let's try like a middling R word, like river. Okay, river was way too far. Okay, so maybe I was right. It should have been like SA or something. Sandy. Ooh, still too far. Ooh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of words starting with S. Halfway between sandy and small. Maybe I should have gone with an SH. Maybe shell. Let's keep on the beach theme there. All right, so SHO maybe, like shore, to stay with the beach theme. Shore was too far, but we are SH. Now, are we SHO, like, are we like something like shoal? Is shoal beach themed? I think it might be. Ooh, SHO. Okay, now I have to actually go for the word. It could be shock. It was shock, okay. I'm shocked at how many beach theme words I could guess. All right. Cool, well, how'd you do? All right, let's play Word500. This is basically Mastermind, but you can think of it as Wordle, but let's start with something like stare to get a good head start here. So what this is telling us is that there are no greens, there are 2 yellows, and there are 3 reds. So 2 of these letters are yellow, and the rest aren't in the word. So 2 of these are in the wrong spot. We don't know which 2. I'm going to assume it was, you know what? I'm going to assume it was the ER, and we're going to do an ER word. Anything ending in ER that uses new letters otherwise. So what's like a good option there? Let's do poker. All right, I placed one of the letters, but the other one was wrong. So it's definitely not ER. I'm going to say that the E ended up there and there's no R. And I'm going to say that there was an A in the word that we need to move around because that lets us do an AE word. What can we do here? Camel. We can do camel. Ooh, all red. Okay. Now, if you double click this Word500 logo, it resets everything except for the reds. It's extremely convenient, but also the most hidden feature in any game ever. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe the R was in the word and it got placed. And then we have an S or a T. I don't even know which one I want. Let's think about words. It would have to be moved somewhere else. So how are we ending with R when it's not ER, AR? Maybe IR works, maybe UR. Gotta think about that. It might be easier to think of a word that has an S and a T in it, and then it has an O in it. Okay, let's think about that. So I'm thinking this O is green, and then there's an ST somewhere. So what would I do? Like OSTY? Is that a word? It doesn't look like it. Maybe TO and then like an S somewhere. Why don't I see any words? Oh, and then like, oh, we could do OOST. We could do boost. Let's do boost. Ooh, 3 greens and boost. So I'm thinking I got these right. Hoist. Ooh, okay. So I think we're like joist then. Or what else goes OIST? Am I missing something obvious? Hoist, waist, yoist, waist, doist, foist. Wow. Okay, I got an oyster trap, but I got it. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's play Polygonle. So let's see, Hexpert is on. We have an 8-letter word today, and just this letter repeats. It repeats in 3 places. Well, it exists in 3 places. It repeats twice. I don't know how. I never know how to phrase that, but anyway. Let's try an ER word, or ED or ES, something like that. In fact, I think I want the R, so let's use ED. At least want the D. Actually, I kind of want deceiver. Wow, okay, so this is E. It probably is ED. I was kind of hoping deceiver was just it, because that was such a good pull. No V, actually. What are we doing here? I'm wondering if we can do like an STED type situation. There's a C somewhere though. Ooh, oh no, okay. So maybe a CKED? What does that? Maybe not. What about like an EACED? I don't know how I'm starting this word. This is kind of this doesn't look good at all. I guess it doesn't have to be ED, but it can't start with D. So where would I want the D? Where do I want the C? The C is certainly not at the end. I don't think it's at the beginning either. So if the C is not at the beginning or end or here, the C is in here somewhere. So the options are kind of what I thought of. EC, or maybe like C, yeah, like CK. I like ECKED, but then I can't actually think of a word. Darn it. Like I'm thinking about pecked, but like, what would you put here? Techt or it just doesn't work. See, I can't even do IED. Ooh, wait. Elected. Selected. So, oh my gosh, it wasn't selected. That's incredible. The C, it starts with C? I didn't even, oh, cemented. I was like, I was so convinced it didn't start with C. Had to be proved wrong. All right. How many words were there? There's 112. Okay, 26 ordinary. So many EDs, otherwise ER. Bahamian, IAN ending is kind of cool. Unknowns, wow. That would be tough. Unknowns would be really tough. Cool. Let's do the mini. I guess it's a sleet day. I don't know. Yeah, let's do sleet today. I think it might have been sleet once, but that's why I stopped doing it. But it's a good start. I'm thinking TTY now. I just need to think of like Biddy or something. Okay, never mind. It's probably something else with the Y. Duh. So start with T, do some kind of vowel here, put a double consonant here. Terry. Okay. Why am I thinking of taggy? Like, what even is taggy? Tammy, Tanny, Tavy, Tappy. Is there tappy? Not a word. Okay. Taffy, like the candy. Okay. Nice. This is the 795 word one. This has 790. Sorry. All right, let's do symbol. I'll start with blaze. I'm thinking about what these symbols might be. I'm thinking the green is gray. And I'm thinking the ends are yellow, but I think it might be better to do at least one word that starts with B and ends in E. Just because it'll be a little bit more consistent with being able to figure out the symbols. Something like broke would work. Okay, so that means we start with E, because this last letter, if the red plus was actually green, then this should have been red plus, because I reused the same letters. So red plus cannot be green. Also, green star can't be green, because L and R aren't the same letter, for example. So that means one of them's yellow and one of them's gray. It's almost clear. It's very, very clear that the green star is gray. It's only going to work that way. So red is yellow. And so because red is yellow, that means both of these words need to use a letter other than B in the word in that slot. So yellows are kind of backwards in Symble. And the only letter that's consistent between blaze and broke is the E. So we have to start with E. Now the last letter is a letter in blaze that's not the B, because if it was the B, broke would have had that plus there. And not the E. So it's an L, A, or Z. So it starts with E and we end with L, A, or Z. I'm thinking L might be the easiest letter to end with. And now we just got to fill with 3 new letters. No, we haven't tried yet. It's not email. Close. Oh, E. I need that A. Even if I decided to end in A, I still couldn't use another A because the yellows prefer to go to the leftmost spot. So, I mean, I could end in A, but I don't know how much that helps. This is kind of hard to think about where that starts with E and ends with L. And I already thought of email, and it can't be. So, wonderful. Can't be easel. Like a lot of these would use. Now I could use another E. I could do like an EL here, because again, the E it was going to prefer the leftmost spot. So the only place I couldn't put a second E is at the end, because otherwise it would have been green both times. I don't know if EL is helping here. Yeah. Oh, does it have an X in it? Is it Excel? Wow, okay. I basically had it filled out and I was ignoring the X. That's kind of funny. All right, Excel in 3 is good, if you ask me. Cool. All right, just admiring my grade here. Let's do Fusele. So every guess has a twist. In our first guess, we have to repeat a letter. So let's do start, which repeats the T. All right, so there's 1 T. We start with S. That's some pretty good information from our start. This twist is my least favorite. It doesn't give you yellows. It only gives you greens. So either the letter is green or it's not green is all you get. So we probably want to just try the T in both. Well, we just need to try the T in one of these spots, and we'll actually know where it goes after that, which is nice. Oh, I wanted to do sadder, but there's no R. I'm sure I can come up with something. We could try the S at the end as well. This game does have some plurals in it. Let's try spits. All right, we found the S, we found the T, and I'm not allowed to, this twist, I'm not allowed to guess AIKPSW. So I'm not actually allowed to try for the answer here. So we're gonna do a really good filler. Let's get the E. Just thinking about letters first that I want. The E, L, N are gonna make up good fillers. Let's just build a word out of that. I think that's enough. Probably L second, probably like maybe end in E. We could do an N here. We could do another like alone, but we can't do the A. I'm thinking about doing something like clown. Oh, clone works. Clone works. Okay, so good. I got a green. That's SO, that's T. This one, instead of yellows, we're gonna get blue tiles that work like Symble yellows. So it'll mean instead of the, if we get a blue, I'll explain it, but instead of the letter being somewhere else, it means a different letter in the word goes in that slot. It's not sloth or anything. Maybe it's shot something. What are we ending with? Maybe it ends in TH, like sloth, but not. We know there's not another T. Is swath a word? No. If it's spelled differently, I'm pretty sure. Swath like that. Yeah. It could be sooth. Oh. Sooty? Okay. Nice. Almost all green solved, just one single yellow there. Yeah, and none of these are hiding as yellows. The PIS ended up not in the word, so those were all grays. Cool. All right, let's do Don't Wordle. It's thinking of a secret word. We are trying not to guess it. So let's start with kayak here. Ooh, okay. This is the one I think I just undo right away. The word could be pasta, pasty, hasty. What if I started with something like handsy or something? Is that a word? Or cansy? Maybe I'll gamble on pansy. I just kind of want to know which word it is before I undo. Oh, I have to use a. I have to use a twice. What was I? Oh, right. Sorry, I modified pasta in the wrong way. Okay, all of what I just said was wrong except pasta. Maybe I should think about what else it could be. I mean, it's certainly this. The A can't go next to the A, so this is forced. I just kind of want to know what the answer is before I undo. I feel like that's a better strategy. Is something like ta-ta a word, or papa, mama? Oh no, okay, it wasn't the answer. It's not magma either. What is this? Let me guess mana. Okay, so the answer is manga, probably. Maybe manta? So I think manta, manga, and I don't know what else. Okay, so I just avoid the M and yeah, okay. I'll avoid manga and manta. I might be able to use a T, but I have to undo all the way. Yeah, I'm gonna undo all the way. So we'll do, let's see. Xylil seems safe because the answer is manga, probably. Okay, and then Cucco is safe. And because I know the answer, I'm willing to use the S in Susus. Very safe. Okay. No I in manga. So something like vivid works. Oh, it's mania. Ooh, crazy. Okay, well, I'm sure we can finish. Maybe no, I was gonna say we could finish with manic just to be fun, but there's no. We already got the C gray, so can't do that. All right, I'm thinking about using the E now. What should I do here? This is where it actually takes thought, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your perspective. If I did an AI word, I mean, that would be okay, right? I mean, if I just did train, I'm sure I can come up with a word that's not mania for the next guess. Or brain would be better to not use the T up. Is like brag a word? No. All right, yeah, let's just do brain. And we have the AIN, but it'll be fine. There's 5 words and we know not to do mania. So what are we gonna do? Like I'm thinking ANI or even NA something I. Maybe ANI is better. Panic? No. Oh, I know, we could do mania. IE? Nappy or something? Nami? I wonder if there's another Ania word. Or ANIT? Actually, this might be harder than I thought. There are 4 other words, but they might be weird ones that I don't know how to... Okay, I'll try all the Ania words. Let's do Wania, Enia, Tania, Penia, Fania, Gadia, Hania, Jania, Cania, Zania, Zany. All right, let's try Waney, Eeny, Taney, Painy, Faney, Gainy, Haney, Janie, Caney. I don't know. What are our weird words? There's 4 of them. Nanny? Mania? I didn't try that one. Mani. Okay, good thing I didn't type mania by accident. Manit. Manny. Manip. Just don't do the A. Manim? All right, how about NA something I? Napia. Nethia. I'm tempted to just undo. Okay, I can't think of what these words are, so I'm just gonna undo. Darn. I just pretend I won there. I thought of one of the weird words that was still left. So I shouldn't have done brain. There's gonna be something better to do. Is there like a E-I-E, like genie? I think genie is better. We still have the N, but we'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Ranip. Do I undo again? Just don't use the N. I don't know what these words are. Okay, get one more chance here. I think I need to plan out both words. Why is this so restricted? Not sure what to do here. E-I-E seemed good. Just don't use the N. Don't do genie. What else would do that though? Are there two EO words maybe? Can't even think of one other than mania. Darn it. Maybe I should have fished out that one. I don't do it again though. My undos. Mana was a word, M-A-N-N-A. We have that I in the fourth spot. That's really what's throwing me off. Genie would be a good ending if there was another NI word that avoids using the E. No, because then I wouldn't have another vowel to use. I need a vowel. I'm going to have to use the E in one guess and the A in the next, or the A in both guesses. Those are my options. Like if I could I think of just two words that have AI there? One of them can be IE. Would have to be the first. That wouldn't have to be the first one. See, I can't repeat the I. Otherwise, I do something like pixie. Darn, this is tough. This is taking me so long. I just can't think of a word. Maybe another AI word like RAI, and other than brain. Like GRAI what? Or PRAI what? FRAI. Frayer. TRAI, other than train. I think trafe might be a word. Nope. Brafe. Grafe. WRAI, no. About something like Erit. Oh my gosh, Vivid messed me up. I shouldn't have done Vivid. I'm sure without Vivid I would have been fine, but now I'm out of undos. I should have realized earlier to undo Vivid. I mean, it should be possible. I know it's possible. I could even do something like Brain again and just try to fish out what that last word was, but it wasn't Genie, right? No, it wasn't Genie. Of course not. Something like Abbott. Abby. Habit. Okay. Now I just need to, there's 21 AI words. Just got to find one of them other than mania. Maybe an AIE word. Can't think of one. Can't do rabid. Thinking about RA. Can't do rapid. Maybe there's like an aria word like waria or paria or even Maria. It accepted Maria. Nice. Okay. What were the words? Should I have known any of these? Kamek is a good one to remember. Mafia. Mafia is one I should have known. Nazir. That's crazy. Capik. Qapik. Yeah, none of these are like none of these are words I would know other than mafia. That's kind of crazy. All right. Well, those are the games for today. Sorry about the long Don't Wordle. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.